What up, everybody? This is the Mopro coming at you once again, and this is fixing of the car. Anyways, let me get down to it. I'm talking about Dodge, Jeep, and Chrysler. I had a dilemma on my enjoyable, fun van that I love to drive, and I came out one day and I had an oil leak. So, no big deal, oil leak, not a problem. I just seen some drips and was surprised that as new as the van is, for it to be leaking this way. So, luckily I'm a person to go ahead and get it checked out. Originally what I thought, excuse me, Jiffy Lube. The last time I went to Jiffy Lube, I went and got a oil change. Well, it's supposed to have been a filter and oil change. But come to find out, I guess it was just an oil change because there's no filter. They didn't tell me that. I learned that on my own. Anyways, to get back to it, I figured they would probably had not tightened it enough. And that's what I thought it was. So I was like, okay, well, let me just take it back over here. I took it back over there, told the guy. He got under there and he said, no. It's not, everything is tight and snug. So I was just like, well, where's the oil coming from? He said, man, I don't know. But it's not from the plug or it's not from the filter. No filter? Did he change the filter? I don't remember how he changed the filter. But anyways, we're not even worrying about that. So once it happened to me, I noticed it was an issue. I lift up the hood, I checked my oil, and noticed my oil was really low. So I decided to go buy the big giant 5-quart to refill it. So I put a little heavier oil in it, 1040. I put in there, just because it's a little heavier than usual, since I have an oil leak and I got to get it fixed. Finally get it over to the shop and check it in. Anyways, I tell the guy, the service counter, what was the problem. He said, okay, well, we'll check it out. I said, yeah, just give me a call when it's available, So he immediately called me back. I don't even think I got near home yet, and he was calling me like, hey, this is not a regular leak. This is your... And then he told me the name of the part. Well, I'm going to tell you guys the name of the part just in case you guys have this problem. If you come outside and you see your car and you look under it and you notice you have a major oil leak, it's not your filter. It's not the plug. The part is called, because I want to get it correctly for you guys, it's called an oil filter housing adapter. That's what it's called. Let me show you. Okay, there it is. Oil filter housing adapter. Alrighty. And this part sits in the funkiest space and place on the engine. So I'm letting you guys know on the Dodges, Chryslers, and Jeeps all have this major problem. Now, another thing I want to bring up to you too, because I'm always trying to figure out a way to save money for you guys. Save money for me, and then once I figure it out, I let you guys know. So what I'm learning is Dodge is starting to hold their products so it cannot be remanufactured. So you're gonna have to start going to the dealer for the part, which means if they want to charge you $600 for a part, they can charge you $600 for the part, and you have to pay it because, of course, you can't go to no one else that makes the part. There's a few people out there that's doing it, but I'm seeing that it's going to become rare species. So if it's one of those process of elimination, slowly but surely they make sure that you can only go to them for the part. That's what I think is going to be. So all you Mopar lovers, straight to the dealer. You're going to be paying dealer prices. Nothing wrong with that if you got it, but dealer prices only is what you're going to be paying. So let's get back to this. This thing is set in a funky place. They put it in between. If you're looking for it on your car, you had this problem. They put it in between the intake manifold. I do not know why. Well, let's look at the part and then we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. Now look at this thing. Look at this thing. Hold on, I'm gonna get it pulled out of the box first. This is officially the part. This is what it looks like. There's where your oil line is and your little breather. This is originally supposed to, I guess, keep your oil cool. And it comes with a filter inside here up top. Screw on filter. Oh, we can take it out of the plastic. I'm sorry. Get it out of the plastic so y'all can see this. I know I say this every video. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Now this goes in between, like I said, the intake manifold. I'll get to it and shoot it real fast so you can see it. Here's where your filter is. So I guess you don't have an oil filter no more. You only have this filter, is what I read on, that cleans and clears your oil. Originally in this, they want you to run synthetic oil, which I was surprised. I didn't know that. Even when I bought the van, they didn't tell me that from the dealer, but it's okay, you know. Check that out. Having problems with this part? Do not return. They give you, everybody's starting to do that too with a number. Anyways, if you buy this part where you can get it online, if you need this part, get it online on Amazon. You can get it there right now, but they're probably going to eventually start pulling it. When you get it, you make sure they give you all the little rubber seals. Because there's some on there that say, oh, well, you can just buy the part. But guess what? You're still going to have to go back and buy the rubber seals. So I know all the mechanics out there is showing you how to put it in the car. Make sure you get the rubber seals with the part because it's important. Yeah. So this one of these, I think are an 8mm. Because the 8mm will grab these and open it. And I think all the intake, the whole intake is 8mm. So please take your 8mm socket extensions, short and long, because I don't know how much of the extensions you're going to need and how much stuff you're going to pull off. But it looks like it's pretty much plug and play. I don't think it's any special to it. It looks like screw off and screw on, you know. So yeah, hopefully if you decide to do it yourself, this is the part you're gonna need. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna get out here to the car and let you see it. I'm gonna actually let you see the part or see where it goes in the car. All right, matter of fact, let's get out there and go see right now. Let's go. Okay, here's all the stuff you're gonna have to take off to get it done. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work, most definitely. Okay, here's what it looks like. So originally it goes right here in the middle, inside, in between your whole setup. So make sure you got the right tools if you decide to do that. I'm not gonna keep it real. I would not do this by myself the first go round. Even though that people make it really simple, I would actually have maybe an assistant mechanic to do the job. So that's about it. MoPro coming at you once again. Peace.